Hi lads, Diddy here from Diddy Combs Fitness and Seatown Swords, and today I'm going to give you my top 5 tips why you're not losing weight. If you're exercising or training or dieting, here's my top 5 reasons why maybe you're not seeing the results you deserve. Number 1, consistency. So when we're on a weight loss program, we're trying to trim down, lose fat, we've got to be consistent. It's the most important thing that we stay consistent, we stick to the consistency, okay? So the training is regular and the clean eating is regular. Not for 4 days, for a whole week, okay? We have the 80-20 rule in Diddy Combs Fitness, where 80% of the time we try and keep the diet 100% spot on perfect. 20% of the time we ease up on the gas pedal a little bit, okay? The 80-20 rule, but we're consistent. It's 80-20 rule for 3 months, if it's a 3-month transformation. Whatever it is, we're consistent. That's the most important thing. A lot of people give up too early. Second thing, eating too much. Now it doesn't matter what type of diet you're on. If you follow me, you'll know that I'm a big fan of like a ketogenic type diet or a higher fat type diet. It doesn't matter whether you're ketogenic or whether you're low fat or whether you're a high protein diet, whether you're a Slim and World diet. If you eat too much, even of the healthiest food on the planet, you won't lose weight. For fat loss, weight loss, what we need is a calorie deficit. So that just means that the food you're intaking, your intake of calories is slightly below your output of calories, so how much calories you burn every day. There's got to be that calorie deficit. If they're around the same, there's no fat loss. What you need for a pound of fat loss a week, you need a 500 calorie deficit a day. And that's quite significant, 500 calories a day. So something like 2 digestive biscuits in the evening, that could be the guts of your deficit gone, wiped out. So small little things like that. My 2 little tricks for getting a handle on eating too much is 1, I've got one here, a food diary. So all the clients in my transformation program get a food diary. It's nothing fancy, it's just a blank little diary. And all they do is they fill in every single thing they eat every day. When you keep your food diary, it brings awareness to what you're eating. Okay? So those little digestive biscuits that you might have had, you're aware of them now, you see them now. Okay? So food diary is number 1 way you can control eating too much, is to start writing stuff down every day, make it a habit. The second way is to bring up your output of calories. That means to get training. And that will lead me on to the next type, the type of training you do. So maybe if you're walking, or you're jogging, and don't get me wrong, I love cardio, I love running, I love swimming, I love cycling, I love all that stuff. But it's not the most effective way to lose fat off your body, and I'll tell you why. When you're jogging, you're burning calories when you're jogging. But once you stop jogging, your body's no longer really burning any calories. Metabolism goes back down flat. When you weight train, and that's why all our classes, all our personal training programs are based solely around weight training, either kettlebells, barbells, dumbbells, or body weight sort of exercise. When you weight train, you stimulate muscle, okay? You stimulate fat burning hormones. When you add muscle to your body, you burn more calories all day, every day. So not just as you're doing your weight training in the gym, but when you go home that night, when you're lying in bed sleeping, your metabolism is higher from the weight training. So weight burning boosts metabolism for longer than just the training session itself. And that's why weight training is far more beneficial to fat loss than cardio. The type of training I just done, thank you. I was going so well there, so professional. Okay, number 4 guys in my tips, not enough water. And this is quite simple, and it's an easy fix. Compared to trying to train every day and not eat too much food and the type of training you do, just drinking water is so easy. But it can hold you back so much. And you can do everything right. But if you're not drinking enough water, your body will not burn fat, okay? Every process in your body, we're made mostly of water. So it's so important. So get the water into you. 2 litres a day, minimum lads, okay? And if you can bring that up to 2.5 to 3, even better. Yes, you will be using the toilet a lot if you don't drink any water. Suddenly you start. But it's a small price to pay for less fat in your body if that's your quest. The 5th thing, guys, is the intensity of training. This is so important. Yes, there's a time for taking it easy on training, okay? But once you get stuck in, you get a couple of weeks behind you, a month or so into your program, it's time to start ramping up intensity, especially if you want to start burning fat. You need high intensity to burn fat. High intensity training is the most effective way. High intensity weight training, let me just correct myself, is the most effective way to burn fat. So that's what we need to do, is up the intensity. You should be sweating. You should be feeling like you need to lie before or after workout, just going through the motions on the cross trainer. Yes, it's hard. it's difficult, but it's not super intense, okay? We need muscles burning and heart pumping for fat loss, for optimal fat loss. That's what we need, high intensity. And again, anyone who was here last night can confirm that we had high intensity at HIIT class last night. Now, I've got a little bonus tip for you here. Some people might think this is a bit woo-woo, but I'm going to explain the physiological reasons. So negative mindset. See, a negative mindset is like the belief that you can't lose weight, you're not going to lose weight, it's hard for you, it's easy for everyone else, all that sort of stuff. What that does for you guys, not only does it unmotivate you from doing all these things, but physiologically, inside you, what's happening is you're producing all these fat storing hormones, you're producing stress hormones, you're producing cortisol, you're producing insulin, both fat storing hormones. So you're not doing yourself a favour in this negative mindset. If you could flip that to a more positive mindset, okay, take the positives, suddenly your body can calm down, you're not fueling all these fat storing hormones. Straight away it's easier to do all these things because of a positive outset, you're not letting all the negativity cloud your judgment and hold you back from your true goals that you want to achieve. So flip the negative mindset into a positive, and that takes practice, that takes as much training as physical training to develop a more positive mindset. Okay? Here are my 5 tips. I hope you enjoyed them. Maybe 1 or 2 or more that might relate to you, areas you might be able to work on to see better results with fat loss. If you enjoyed the video, please stick a comment below, let me know what you think. If you would like any help with all of these and transforming your body, please PM me, drop me a private message and we'll chat and we'll explain how I can help. Have an awesome day guys, Vinny out!